Most people have heard of the Titanic, the famous ocean liner that sank on its maiden voyage in 1912. But did you know that the Titanic had two sister ships? The first was the Olympic, which had a long and successful career before being scrapped in 1935. The second was the Britannic, which had a much shorter and more dramatic life. The Britannic was launched in 1914, just 2 years after the Titanic. Like its sister ship, it was designed to be the biggest and most luxurious ocean liner of its time. However, the outbreak of World War I soon put an end to its commercial ambitions. Instead, the Britannic was converted into a hospital ship and used to transport wounded soldiers from the front lines. On November 21, 1916, the Britannic was en route to the island of Lemnos in the Aegean Sea when disaster struck. The ship hit a mine that had been laid by a German U-boat and began to sink. Fortunately, most of the crew and passengers were able to escape in lifeboats before the ship went down. Despite the fact that the Britannic sank much more quickly than the Titanic, the death toll was much lower. Only 30 people lost their lives in the sinking, thanks in part to the improved safety measures that had been implemented after the Titanic disaster. But the story of the Britannic doesn't end there. Over the years, the wreck of the ship has become a popular destination for divers and underwater explorers. In recent years, there has been a renewed interest in the Britannic, with teams of scientists and researchers studying the wreck to learn more about the ship and the events that led to its sinking. Today, the wreck of the Britannic is a protected site under Greek law, and diving to the wreck is strictly regulated. But the story of the ship lives on, reminding us of the dangers and triumphs of life on the high seas.